Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Now, I know that recently I have posted a gameplay of a new game that I'm doing. So basically, I am going to be doing that, and the reason why I haven't made my a video in person, it's because one, due to the recent weather that happened last week, my basement was flooded, but it wasn't that bad. So I mean, most of my stuff is intact, which I'm grateful for, and most of my electronics were safe and everything. But other than that, I'm back down to the basement where my room is, and today we are going to be doing a action figure review, but not just any action figure review. We are doing a Lord of the Rings action figure review along with a few other figurines that I have. So without further ado, let's get into the video, and also guys, stay tuned for announcements. Okay guys, so first off, we're going to start out with one of the Lord of the Rings action figures here, and this is Frodo Baggins in action figure form. Now, he's bigger in this form, which looks pretty cool. It comes with a cloak that you can attach onto his shoulders, make it look like he has a cloak on. Just give me a moment. Now, the only thing he's missing is Bilbo Baggins' sword, Sting, and the ring of Mordor, or Sauron, or something like that. He's missing that, but it looks pretty cool. His cloak is supposed to go on his back, but I don't know how to keep it there. Meaning it does fit, it just will fall off. So this is Frodo, everybody. Next we have Legolas here. Now, in this bag, we have Legolas. He's missing his iconic bow, but I can show you guys that this is Legolas in his elvish uniform, elvish war form, and it looks really cool. Next, we have... Now, I don't know if this guy is one of the characters from Lord of the Rings, but and I believe the Return of the King or something, there was a lot of like ghost knights or so, and I believe that this is one of them, being based on his appearance. He does have a sword, and it does draw out, and you can put the sword into his hand like so. His scabbard is still on his side. And other than, I mean, you can move, I mean, of course, he's an action figure, so you can move him, but I don't think you can, like, move his legs much. But other than that, it looks pretty cool. So, I don't know, but like I said, I don't know if this guy is part of the Lord of the Rings, or is this from a game, or a TV show, or something that I'm not familiar with. But other than that, he looks pretty cool. Next, we have an orc here. We have an orc. I don't know what his name was, but this is an orc. And he's definitely from Lord of the Rings. Or maybe The Hobbit. I have no idea. But he has a button here where he functions. I think this is him. And he has a spear right here. As soon as I get it in there. There we go. Now he has a spear here, and I think he throws it or does something like this, stabs you with it. But it looks pretty cool. Yeah, there we go. It's more like that. It's more like reversed. Anyway, we get the point. Next is Gimli. Found a figure of Gimli here. Oh, shoot. His arm's a little twisted. Don't know why. Nope, it's not that. Okay. Well, I don't know how his arm is twisted, but his arm is definitely twisted somehow. But this is Gimli, and he has this iconic axe. Man, this is gonna bother me all day. Whoops. Right, well, he also has his helmet with him, so I'm gonna put that on. Oops. Well, here's his helmet on, but I'm sorry, guys, but his arm is twisted, as you can see. I mean, like, his arm is like a little bent. It looks like he had a broken arm, and it's not. I thought I can. Oh, there we go. Okay, now I fixed it. Alright, now I'm finally able to twist it, and it's now like this. It's more like that. There we go. He's going to slash himself a few orcs. So that looks pretty cool. So this is Gimli, and he's pretty small. Small compared to the side of my hand and to my side of my head. But that's Gimli. I believe this is one of the followers of Sauron, because I think they ride those gigantic, like, elephant-like creatures, and they shoot arrows and stuff from the top. And it comes with a banner here, so looks pretty cool. This guy, yeah, this guy looks very interesting. I mean, look at that makeup on the detail on the face. Yeah, and this goes on his back here, like so. That's his war banner, and he comes with some arrows here, like some plastic arrows, and then a bow. And they seem to fit him. Now, I'm whether thinking that this is actually his bow or this is Legolas's bow because it looks similar, but it could be wrong. I could be wrong. Oh no, it's different, but still, I can use that for Legolas and his character. But other than that, that's the Lord of the Rings for you. Well, hold on. There's this other character I got, but I don't think he's Lord of the Rings related either. I'm just going to go ahead and show you. So this figure here, he has a double-edged axe here. To me, he's like a wizard slash Viking, or unless he's like a... And look at the shoes. Shoes are a little bit different. I don't know where he came from. I don't know if he's from like another video or movie or TV show that I'm not aware of. Video game, something like that. If you guys do know, comment down in the comments on my channel and maybe I might look into it. It was very interesting. But yeah, so I don't know who this character is, but it looks pretty interesting so far. Alright, so that's it for Lord of the Rings. Now we're going to move on to the other figures that I got. So, the other figures that I got, the first one I'm going to show you guys is a really cool one. In fact, just a second. Just a second, guys. Sorry, it's been quiet for a few while. So I believe I got. This is a member of the Kiss band. I believe it's one of the action figures they got. I believe. Now, I may or may not remember his name, but I know that it's Gene Simmons. I think that's his name. But if I'm wrong, you can correct me. But he's the bass guitar from the band Kiss, and this is him. And his actually comes with his iconic bloodied axe guitar. It has his cape, but his cape is a little damaged in the back, and it does come with his rock and roll belt here, and his iconic demon boots. So this is him, and it looks pretty cool. So that's that figure. And the rest I mostly got soldiers. This is from an old toy set that I had. I don't remember the name of it, but I have some of the guns that came with it and some of the vehicles. This guy looks like an old 1990s type of toy. I don't know where he came from originally, but he looks pretty cool. And then this guy, I believe he's from the modern military toy sets, or from a Jurassic toy set or something. I have no idea. But that will be it of these action figures. Let's go ahead and move to announcements, and then the closing end of this video. Okay guys, so announcement wise, one, I have recently posted a poll, and currently we're still tied between two options: the Italian history and Ukrainian history. We have had total 4 votes. I need one more vote, as I stated on my post, to determine the factor between Italian and Ukrainian history. If we get a vote for Italian history, I'll do Italian history. If I get a vote for Ukrainian history, I'll do Ukrainian history. Another thing is, guys, whenever I find some new stuff, I probably will do more reviews and stuff like that. Gameplay wise, I am going to be continuing my Call of Cthulhu gameplay series. I don't know if any of you guys are really into that, but to me, it's a very interesting game. It's a murder mystery, also a little bit like, let's just say, interesting, like very twisted in a way. It's also based on H.P. Lovecraft's Call of Cthulhu. You know, it's not really based on the book, but it's dedicated to the creatures and all the scary horror stuff that he has made in a while. But other than that, I am going to be doing some gameplay once in a while. I tried doing a gameplay video of Battlefield 1, which, if you guys have already saw that video I posted, which I believe none of you have because it was 0 views, I had trouble with that game, so I decided, you know what, how about I just try one of my new games, and Call of Cthulhu was one of them. There will be gameplays of mostly horror games on my channel, but then I'll go back to doing some like Call of Duty or something later on. But other than that, thank you guys for watching. I'll keep you guys updated if something new comes up or something like interesting is happening, like any new content or whatever. But mostly it's still kind of the same. I'm still trying to figure out things. As for ornament wise, I haven't been able to do those in a really long time, and I wanted to get back to them because that's originally why I made this channel, was to talk about ornament, action figures, games, and stuff. But I know that most of you guys are not really interested in some of that. Don't blame you. It's probably not really a thing. You might be like, well, I mean, it is interesting, and it is, but not to all of you, and I understand that. And I'm trying to find more ways of keeping you guys entertained while I'm posting vids. So, other than that, there's going to be some new stuff going on. And also, currently, the reason why I haven't been posting lately is because most of the time when I'm doing an Iron video, most of my countries are either at war with each other or trying to find other ways to help each other out. And currently, a few of them are at war. And until that war's over, I'll explain about it. And that's another thing. I don't mind like breaking down history stuff. I mean, to me, I think it's interesting. I think it's like, you know how you watch documentaries and stuff and entertainment and all that? Well, I would like to watch my videos talking about armament stuff, and I like seeing you guys being interested in the armament stuff. And yes, sometimes it may be based on real events or something like that, but other than that, it's just interesting to listen to and interesting to watch. Anyway, I think this has been out long as it should be. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Share these videos with your friends or somebody who is into this type of stuff. And let's reach our channel up to 600 subscribers. That's the big milestone. I'm so close. I just need one more new subscriber, and then I reach 600, and there will be a 600 subscriber special video to celebrate that. So if we can get to 600 subscribers, I'll be continuing more content further. Without further ado, peace.